Headlines most affecting Abbotsford this week. An American tries to smuggle guns across the Huntington border. Abbey police need your help with an arson investigation. Local fire crews are off to help with the wildfire cause in the interior, and the 55-plus games are on schedule. Peter Lehn will have more in sports. All right, Abbotsford, let's get started. An American man has been charged with trying to smuggle guns from the U.S. into Canada en route to Alaska. This happened back on August the 1st at the Abbotsford-Huntington border crossing. Now, during the inspection, Border Services discovered 3 prohibited firearms in the vehicle, as well as a silencer and 2 overcapacity magazines. Yes, all of them prohibited, and his next court date is in October. Back on August the 11th, Abbotsford police responded to the 31,000 block of Wagner Drive for a suspected arson at a residence. It happened around midnight. Nobody was hurt. The fire was put out by Abbey Fire. But now Abbotsford Police Major Crimes now looking for witnesses and any video footage from anybody that was in the area of Wagner Drive between Ridgeview and Upper McClure between 11:30 the night of August the 10th and 1 a.m. August the 11th. Get in touch with Abbotsford Police if you have any information. Over the past week, the wildfire situation in the province has simply gone from bad to worse. There is a provincial state of emergency, and for a while there was a non-essential travel ban. Most of that has now been rescinded. Local governments in the Fraser Valley are preparing for an influx of evacuees, although right now that seems to have been held off a little bit. But go to your local municipal social media for information on what's available. Meanwhile, Abbotsford, Langley, and Mission Fire have sent firefighters and pump trucks to assist. The BC SPCA is offering emergency support to pet guardians across the Thompson Okanagan who have been impacted by the wildfire. SPCA already providing emergency boarding services for pets and evacuees, as well as food and supplies. Now, they have set up a special online emergency donation site to help. Now, all donations will be matched up to $10,000 by the TELUS Health My Pet Foundation. United Way, Red Cross, Salvation Army, they are also receiving donations for wildfire evacuees. Just go to their respective websites for more information. The fall schedule changes for BC Transit start after Labor Day. They include the Fraser Valley Express, the number 66, and some of the trips will now just end up at McCallum Park and ride in Abbotsford. Others will be continuing on to Chilliwack. And still to come, Peter Lehn and sports and a ton of football.
This week in Abbotsford sports. With the interior wildfires, the Okanagan Sun Langley Rams game was postponed and a new date is expected to be announced soon. The Broncos will be in Langley Saturday, August 26 for a 4 p.m. start at McLeod Athletic Park Stadium. The Rams will be celebrating 74 years of their alumni. All games are on bcfctv.ca. Abbotsford's Nick Taylor is qualified for the PGA Tour Championship. Taylor finished 22nd in the FedEx Cup standings and collected 1,633 points in the 2022-23 season. The top 30 players qualify for the PGA Tour Championship, which is this week in Atlanta, Georgia. The Robert Bateman Secondary School alum and Ledgeview Golf Club product played in 27 events in 2022-23 and made the cut 17 times. He had 12 finishes in the top 25, 6 finishes in the top 10, 2 runner-ups, and 1 win. Even with the smoky skies, Abbotsford is the venue host city for the 55-plus BC Games, which runs this week. Hey, next year I can actually join that. The 55-plus BC Games is an annual multi-sport competition organized by the Abbotsford 2023 55-plus Games Society, celebrating active and healthy adults 55-plus and older. Most of the events are indoors, and it looks like the weather will cooperate for the duration of the games. UFE soccer is coming. The men's and women's schedule start this week. The women start their season on Friday, August 25th against UBC, with the home opener set for September 22nd against Saskatchewan. The men kick off their season at home against the UBC Okanagan Heat, also on Friday, August 25th. Stanley Cup is coming to Aldergrove. The Township of Langley is proud to host Aldergrove's very own Shea Theodore and the Stanley Cup in downtown Aldergrove with a meet and greet photo op next Tuesday, August 29th from 1 to 3 p.m. It's being held at the Aldergrove Credit Union Community Center. And after the break, Cari with the weather.
abbyTV weekend weather. So, Cari, hopefully it's clear skies and no more smoke.
Well, Don, we cannot control the smoke, but we can have a great look at the wonderful warm weather that we're having again this weekend, up into the mid-30s, which is going to be wonderful. But look at that, even better. We are going to have some rain next week, or so they say. Don't quote us on it. We're definitely in the final stages of the dog days of summer, which, fun fact, are actually called that because of a star named Sirius, which can be found in the constellation Canis Major, which can be seen in the sky in July and August. I always thought it was named after the dogs laying around in the backyard panting, but what am I? Smart? I don't think so. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Cari, and thank you for watching. Now, if you have a local news story you'd like us to report on, just send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. Don't forget to send your videos and your pictures as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. I'm Don Lehn.